Kansas?
In a little tiny town called Osage City. It's pretty small, like 2,000 population.
Okay, what county?
Osage County.
Osage County. All right, cool. Rick was born in Kansas.
Oh, really? Where is he
Oh
born?
yeah, Topeka.
Oh, really? Yep, that's about 30 minutes away from here.
Cool. So let me know, what can I help you out today in wholesale and become a better wholesaler?
All right. So I kind of have the same story as everyone else. I've been following you for a while. Got a little guide for me, all that kind of stuff like that. It's kind of hard in Kansas. It's non-disclosure, so on and so forth. And trying to get lists, government lists, is kind of hard. So I've checked out. I don't know if you want me to say the counties that I've been researching in or wanting to do.
You don't have to tell me, but let's see here. And what are they doing when you're trying to pull the list?
So I called a whole bunch. I've called the county clerk. I've called the appraisal office. I've called utility, sheriff's department, and they all direct me to the county clerk. Everyone doesn't even give me like the time of day. They're like, "Oh, wrong person," and then they just hang up and then send me on my way to someone else. And then
Love it.
once I get to the clerk, they're like, "Well, we don't do that. If you want to subscribe to like online for access, it's like thousands of dollars for a year access plus monthly." And the only free access that we have is to go there in person onto the computers, but it's view only, so I can't like take any information out.
You can't write it down.
Yeah, they said it would cost money to do that. It's like $25 per 30 minutes of me being in there.
Oh
uh,
wow, really?
yeah, and if I want to print off a sheet, it's like 25 cents per sheet, which is not that big of a deal, but I can't have like anyone's information on the sheet itself.
And you can't take pictures or anything.
Nope.
Nope. Um, I'll try a FOIA. Um, what happened when you went to the water department?
Um,
Utility.
it said the same thing. I went down the list for everything, starting from probates all the way down to
Well, the clerk wouldn't have the water
right.
delinquency.
That's what. Yeah, and they told me to go to the utility department, which I kind of thought was like, okay, that's fine. And so I go there, and they're like, no, we don't deal with that. And so, like I said, I just put me on a wild goose chase, and I end up back at the county clerk.
You're gonna have to go in person to the. I'm sorry. You probably have to go in person to the utility department, try to speak to the manager, get a meeting with the manager, and
Hmm.
explain it. I mean, they're incompetent government workers. They're not going to want to do any extra work just for you when they
Yeah.
don't have to. So you're going to have to go to a manager that kind of understands, as a private taxpaying citizen, you have a right for this information. You're going to have to
Oh,
go. You're going to have to separate it each way. So one trick I found with hard places for probates is, have you asked just for a docket for the probate?
a docket.
Yeah, so it's basically a public sheet of all the cases for the week of probates, and you can kind of get the info of it. So I'll look this up.
It's a weekly sheet, you said?
Oh, I mean, sometimes it's daily.
Oh, okay.
Um, Osage County, is it full
Um,
judicial?
so I go outside the cities that I'll say the cities because obviously different counties in there, but is mainly Wichita is what I've been looking at, and then towards Kansas City area. Yeah, most of the time when I talk to them, obviously they're not. It doesn't sound like they're very happy being there, which I totally understand. But when I ask for general lists, they say that it doesn't exist. And if I did want to search something up like that, it'd have to be per person or per property. And I would have to know the person or property to like put in the information and get information out.
Okay, let me. How far is? Wait, where is this? Give me a second. Anderson County.
Anderson County. I'd say about an hour and a half.
Okay, because I'm looking at the fourth judicial district here.
Hmm.
I'll screen share this. So your fourth judicial district right here is basically Anderson, Coffee, Franklin, and Osage County. So that's
Hmm.
your judicial district.
Right.
I'm going here on the website here, and I'm going here to Smart Search for online court records, and then they have court dockets. So I go. Smart search. Hold on. Enter record number, search criteria.
Does every district have one of these,
Us
or should?
mostly. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure it out right now. So I'll show you my screen. So I'm in the portal. So this is hold on, let me make this zoom a little bigger. I've dealt with so many of these. So it's gonna take me a second to look, but if I go by location, where is Osage County? I can search by all right. So this is where I get attorney, bar number, business name, case number, citation number, nickname.
And this is basically what the lady described to me on the phone. That this is all that I could really do, where it'd be specific information, and it only pop up with that person or property's information only.
All right. So you need a last enter record number or last name, middle or suffix format. So um, I always try some tricks, but the trick probably won't work here. So K P. Yeah, they ain't gonna work here. All right, that ain't gonna work. All right, no big deal. Let's see here. Smart search. Yeah, maybe if general options work, but yeah, they're gonna need that. All right, so I got to go by the docket, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. So let me go back here to that link I sent you. And do you see on the top here? This is the only workaround I've figured out. So this is something to figure out. So do you already have this website? Do I need to send it? I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah,
So
I'm streaming from my phone, so I don't know if I can like go off of.
all right.
Yeah.
I put it in the comments on the YouTube if you want to come back on there. So
Okay.
this is in Garnett, Kansas, which is probably far from you, but I see here on the calendars. So I'm going to go here to Osage County. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
So this is in Linden, Kansas. I don't know how far that is from you, but
About.
we have Judge Eric, Lori, and Taylor. So I'm going to click Eric's calendar in Osage County, and this is going to be annoying, but it's going to be fine. So right here we have a case of these are all the civil cases. So for example, right here, do you see how this is Core First Bank versus Robert Dean Murphy?
Right.
I'm going to go look up this case. Do you see how the bank is going after Robert Murphy and the
Right.
estate of Margie Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably delinquent payments, probate, any of that, right?
Okay.
And that is, and what I'm going to do is go to the property appraiser and look up Robert Dean Murphy, right?
Right.
Or I'm going to look up this case number, right? And
Right.
then see what's going on.
Okay.
And this is maybe a probate, or maybe it's a situation where Robert's not paying his taxes, and that's going to be a good deal.
All right.
Um,
Yeah.
and that's going to have all of it on there. And then your smug little judge lady is going to say, "What's the case?" And you're going to say, "Oh, it's 202 CV 00020." And she's going to be like, "Oh shoot," right?
Right.
That's going to help you out.
Awesome.
I keep scrolling here. For example, Reliant Loan Servicing versus Tina Welch. Look up if Tina owns real estate and then go after them, right?
Okay.
Um, you just see, this is a
Just
Ford.
gonna have to kind of pick through everything and figure out.
Yeah, pick through it. There's a bunch of Taylor Wine has one, Lori, all this stuff, but go to the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, message me if you don't have the link. Or just ask it on like the Facebook group, but it should be on there. I'll pop it up here. Just actually, if you're on your phone, screenshot this.
Got it.
It's not Franklin Cook's. It's one of these court calendar. Just
Yeah.
reverse engineer. It's the fourth judicial. Look it up, and that's what I'd be going at. That's my workaround. There's always a workaround. Here's the cool part. You're probably the only person in Osage County doing this. So think about
It,
that.
yeah. It's very far. I've been following you for a while. I've been getting out of a job working freaking over 80-hour weeks, not 2 weeks weeks. And everyone seems to go by the 9 to 5. And when I mention this, they're like, no, don't do it, especially out here. Everyone's too smart for that. They won't go for a wholesaler, so on and so forth. So I figured might try my luck and see what I can find and get out here. So
That's all you can do, right?
right, yep. And I figure
So,
I almost went to a guru, and I was when I set up a meeting, I was asking general questions, and they're like, we can't answer any of that kind of stuff. You have to give this much money. And so I was like, dang, like I'm out of the game. I can't do this anymore. And I think maybe 2 days afterwards, you just like popped up out of nowhere, and I was like, holy cow, where have you been? So been following ever since. I have like a little guide from your uh, online course that you got going on. So hopefully I get some success soon and keep following you. Thank you so much for
perfect.
the help.
Go after that docket. I'm telling you right now, it's
Yeah,
powerful stuff.
that's
So
huge help.
reverse engineer, and the only thing I can tell you is make sure that person owns property that
Owns
has
it.
that situation, but you'll be fine.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
All
your
right.
help.
Thanks. Keep it
Yep.
up.
Bye.
Boom, guys. If there's a will, there's a way. You might get laughed at, talked out of whatever public list you're going after. Everyone's going to say, "Oh, Zach, there's no way I can get a list," And that's why I got to pay a guru, right? I got to pay prop stream. I got to do, guys. You don't have to, and this is all free stuff.